A few days ago, I asked on my community tab how many different ways of doing a foundation crochet people know. It turned out that half of those who answered knew one, some knew more than one, and some didn't know any. As you see in the title, the one I'm showing now is the fifth one that I have shown on my channel. And before we go to that, I go through quickly the 4 other ones. And these ones are not tutorials. I'm just showing quickly what they look like. And I'm linking the actual tutorials, so you can go and see any of the ones that you don't know. And I'm Tuula, and I'm in Finland, and I selected these lovely cherry trees for the background today. This is the basic single crochet foundation. If a pattern says FSC, they mostly mean this, although in most cases you could replace it with any of the other methods. You can make I-cord using this quick method and then start crocheting into it. This probably gives the nicest looking starting edge. This is very quick. It really is like a cheating way of the basic one. It doesn't actually make a very nice edge, but it's great especially if you later need to pick up the stitches. This long tail method would feel familiar to many knitters. And then let's start with this fifth different method. For this method of foundation stitch, it's important that your yarn and your hook go well together, especially that your hook is not too big. Make a slip knot, whichever way you make it. And then we start. Wrap the working yarn around your index finger like that, round. And then put the hook through it and create a stitch. And then take yarn over and pull through those. Again, wrap the yarn round like that so it twists and put it on the hook. And then through those. Like this you continue. And it's important that you don't do it too loose. So when you make that the second stitch, let it go very close so that there's no stretch of yarn in between here. And then through those again. There. Depending on which way you crochet, you may need to have a slightly different movements, but this is the idea of it. And you will quick enough learn to do it fairly fast. So let's look at it now. So when we look at it close by, it has, I don't know what you would call them, but these sort of bumps in there. So all of these different 5 ways give a different edging. So it depends what you're going to use your crochet for. I actually quite like this here. So this could easily be the bottom edge of most projects. I'll do a few more. So you continue like that there. And I'll do the first row for here now, because it's easy to see where your stitches go. I'll chain 2 and turn and start double crochets. It could be any stitches, so it doesn't matter what you are going to make. You can use this as a foundation. You see clearly these here stitches at the top. So into the first one there. and so on. You can see you are at the back of them, but you can still clearly see where the stitches are. Like that. And this here is fairly stretchy, depending of course on how large stitches you were making. So check out the playlist for all the other 4 and then add this to it. I'm sure you will have projects where this here will be very useful. Until next time.